Bodie was a fearful dog. He was afraid to go out of the house and go on a walk. He was afraid of the wind. I could tell that he was very afraid of hearing dogs barking in the distance, and he would just sit down and start to shake. I didn't feel equipped to handle those. I didn't know behaviorally exactly what was going on with him, and that's why I hired Kim to come and give me private lessons so she could come into my home, see how I was reacting with Bodie, to see if there were things that I needed to be doing different, and then for her to also to be able to observe Bodie in his natural environment at home. Everything that she asked him to do, he did. He was very comfortable with her. He seemed very relaxed. He trusted her. I think a lot of it had to do with her demeanor. She really just understands how to communicate with a dog and how to observe the dog's behavior to figure out if what you're asking them to do is something that the dog is comfortable to do and they want to do, or whether what you're asking, they're just not really prepared to do that yet, and then you need to back up a little bit. And I didn't have the tools to understand what's that backing up look like. Where's the baby steps if maybe you've already kind of gone too far with the dog. And Kim helped me to understand this is how you break it down so that you can gradually bring your puppy along at the rate that the puppy is feeling comfortable, so that you can develop confidence and have a good relationship with your dog where they're not afraid of you, they trust you, they're happy to be working. Bodie's extremely joyful when I'm training with him. I get lots of compliments when I go out on my morning walks with him from people about what a well-behaved dog he is and how happy he seems. And I really credit all of that to the information and the skills that Kim has given to me as a trainer. Bodie produced the desired behaviors within minutes of meeting Kim. So it was really more a challenge of Kim training me about what I needed to do in order to communicate effectively, which had to do with my body language, it had to do with my voice and how I was asking the commands, and consistency, and also understanding the power of giving your dog enough treats for that positive reinforcement.
Rocky has some behavioral issues that we're working on with fear, both of other dogs and strange people and new places. So we have a lot to work on and we've been doing a pretty good job so far, so making progress. I found out about Kim just online randomly, but I was very attracted to her credentials and the way she presented her business and her professionalism. I find her very professional. She has great follow through and really does connect with me when I need it. I've been with Kim about 1.5 years and I'm only in Arizona part-time, but she's always there for me when I need her. And I hope to go on and end up with a perfect dog. I don't know how long that'll take. I do feel I needed one-on-one, particularly in the beginning because Rocky was reactive to other dogs. So we had to just focus on just him in the beginning, but we're about ready to take another class where there will be other dogs, and I think we'll be ready, but he needed some one-on-one initially. I would totally recommend Kim to others. She is super professional. She gets back to you. She works on a program that is good for both you and the dog, and she's totally up to date on current protocols, particularly force-free, positive training programs that I'm really interested in.